Did make us character cards. So on the stream, there are rotating character cards in the back that show our profile pictures and stats and all the goodies and stuff. All right, DM.
Not being used this session.
I what? Huh?
I kept throwing my metal dice over and over and over again. Got
Bat rolls all the way
below 5 every single roll. I was like, you know what? You're gonna stay there.
It's like my cheese dice. They're kind of cheesy. Ha! Because they rolled up.
I think we rolled it like, I don't know how many times. I feel like I rolled it 100 times. We got 120s. Like, yeah, it's not good. They're good chunks.
Could you?
Yeah, metal dice are hard.
Oh my god, I actually felt super unprepared because I had no time to think or like.
Yeah, me too. It's okay.
Yes.
It's okay.
Speaking of, don't I have a character sheet? Didn't I make
Camera.
it? Oh, thank you. It was over there?
Yeah. How dare
All
you?
your secrets.
Nope.
I do. I know
Well, that's
all
good.
the secrets.
Lowered your HP for you.
So we have our pug, right? And so he stinks sometimes, and like his mouth like stinks really bad. And so he was like, he said something that you said a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, "You smell like the outhouse of hell." And he says that all the time now. And it's so funny, bro. Anytime anything stinks, he's just like, "It smells like the outhouse of hell." Like,
Harris Wilson.
Harris Pilton is the outhouse from hell.
This made me think about it.
Welcome, y'all.
It's a privileged life, okay?
To part 1 of Hilton's Homes.
Yeah.
Session 1, a tour of the premises.
Thank you for coming. This is the left corner over there. This is the right
So
corner.
sad.
The crack?
Yeah, always.
Best sound in the world.
And then I almost just threw the monster across the room.
Let me get my notes, because you told us things last session.
Yeah.
And we have spell jammer information. We have our rolls. We have some background details. Do you need the scissors, Lee?
Oh, I left a paper back home.
Not anymore.
Roll.
I was using them just now. I do not need them anymore.
Oh my god. He put his cat character on his shirt. I just noticed.
I didn't. It was a Christmas present.
That is fucking awesome.
We should make shirts for all of our characters. Every session.
Oh.
Actually,
You
it
have to
wasn't
use the
bad.
unicorn one for yours.
Oh yeah.
So you washed it?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay, so the color held up.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
That's pretty cool.
I'm a little worried about how long the color will last on these, but we'll see.
And that's just Mittens aging with time.
Yeah.
Mittens
Looks
getting
cool, though.
becoming a grandpa kitty.
I sleep on my side with my arm out, and my body's getting to the point where I like, can't do that anymore, I guess, because now I'm getting like nerve vision where like that hurts the whole day.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's how I sleep. What do I do?
For the last few days, I've been falling asleep with my wrist like this.
Yeah.
And I wake up and I'm like, ha.
You know what's funny is that's a natural thing because it goes back to like being in the womb. It's like yeah, it's a comfort.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. It's not me trying to make, you know. Yeah.
I think you're the only one thinking about that, Cameron.
Well, I thought I saw him when I was getting here. I was like,
Probably.
All right, everyone's characters on the board in the right spot.
Yep.
Yeah,
One, two,
okay.
three, four. Now.
Got your notes from session 0.
yes.
Some stuff will be a little different because I wasn't expecting AJ and John is not here, so we'll swap a little bit of things around.
That's true.
But other than that, most of it will be the same. Are y'all ready?
Do it.
Let's do it.
Cypher and Sota. You two arrive on the world of Toril on the Moon Dancer with Captain Sartell. She has hired you as hired hands to help on her ship while she completes a commission from her employer on the Rock of Brawl. You arrive on Toril in the port town of Neverwinter. you go about your own businesses. She completes her commission, and her and Sota buy parts to fix ballistae that were destroyed on the ship in a encounter with some Astral elf bandits. Y'all were able to escape, but the ballista were destroyed, so they were buying parts. He was able to find enough parts to fix one of the ballista, and decided to stay on the ship to fix the ballista. You and Captain Sartell, however, have, after walking around the town for a bit, doing what you need to do, discovered that they are preparing for a festival called the Starfall Festival. Never been held before, but hearings around the town, you hear that there have been recent meteor showers almost every night for the past week or so. So they're having a little festival to enjoy the meteor shower and just have a good time in the town. Galleon, Alette, and Tyga.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Galleon.
Galleon. Almost a ship.
Almost a ship.
It's like the smaller version.
Made of the same stuff,
Only
too.
one L. It's made of cypress instead of
The
cedar.
rainbow one.
Made of cypress what?
Cypress. Alette, you, coming from the Feywilds, being also new to Toril, have met with and promised favors to both Galleon and Tyga for them to travel with you as escorts, essentially, to show you around this new world. You have also, the three of you, arrived in Neverwinter at the cusp of the Starfall Festival, and have just been enjoying the town together as well. Y'all have been in Neverwinter now for about a week, so if there's any non-magical stuff that you would want to have purchased in that week's time, y'all could have done so.
That reminds me. When we initially created inventories, we talked about level 3. But you said it would change if we went to level 5, and I forgot to ever touch back on that. What tools do I have?
I have in my notes from session 0, I have 2 regular healing potions, and then I have
Yes,
yeah,
y'all
we do.
do each have 2
and I have 2
healing
mage
potions. Here you go. Each of y'all can have one of those for your
Potions.
2 potions.
What is it
And-
called? Starfall Festival?
Yes.
So, Sota and I were together on the... Don't tell me. Moon Dancer. Okay, we're on the Moon Dancer. They 3 all came together by way of Otella? Wait,
Alette.
Alette.
I put the letters.
Close.
Olette. I was like, Otella! Okay. And right now, we're inside of Neverwinter prior to the Starfall Festival. And we have time to buy some.
Yeah.
Okay. Something to watch that phone. I would probably go try to see if there's a set of tools that I could buy. But I might have most of what I need. Let's see. Stickers. Oh, I only have thieves, smiths, and tinkers, actually.
I thought you had blacksmiths. Tools.
I don't have it written. What's your proficiency?
Are we going to describe our characters for the start of the...
We will, but not yet.
Okay,
Okay.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're outside, right?
We will get to
This
that
is
point.
outside?
Yes.
Okay. So it's essentially
Yes. It is an outside centralized area that was it's kind of like a pop-up area for the festival.
Oh, perfect. Based on what you told me, so I have proficiencies in cartographer's tools and navigator's tools, but I have neither of those things. Probably I would be looking for navigator's tools inside of Neverwinter.
Okay, you've had a week. Would have had a week to look for them.
Okay.
With Captain Sartell's help, she's been in Neverwinter before for previous work, and just asking around town, you would have been able to purchase a set of navigator's tools for, we'll say, 40 gold.
Did we do gold last night?
Yeah. Everyone started off with, I
That's
believe,
right.
650 or 625
It's 25 I have.
on top of what you get from your background.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was 40?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's cheaper than that, let me know. I
That's
don't have.
15. But,
Then that's
I
fine.
mean,
I
I don't
don't
know
have.
what-
I don't have the like pricing in front of me.
That doesn't mean
so
I
I was
would've
just
got it for
guesstimating.
That is up to you.
Because it's 15, I would say they would just charge 20, not 40.
Got you.
That's a little steep. I just don't have the pricing for the stuff in front of me, so 20 gold.
If you want, that's one of the reasons I put that up there for you too. So you can do quick type, and then when you mouse over, it'll tell you right away.
I see.
I saved some copper to repair my wounds.
Wait, you said you needed what? Cartographer's tools?
Yeah.
Can I look for an herbalist?
Yeah.
Just because I
Easy enough.
know like an artificer a little bit, but they can make that with
They can, but it takes an hour. And whenever you make
How
one,
much is that?
the one you made
So
before it
subtract
disappears
my
magically.
If I find it.
So I have to spend an hour. So probably I would want something like cartographer's tools to be readily
Oh, like
accessible.
so, like yeah, not
Yeah.
disappearable.
But I could do something like if I needed an herbalism kit or something, and I don't need that all the time, I can
I
make
just-
that one magically.
I
Is that what you just bought?
bought one.
Hell yeah! Yeah.
I was like, I feel like we're gonna need this.
35.
Oh, we don't
But if I,
have.
okay.
That makes sense. Because you're talking more about like actual tools and glass and probably some
Works for me.
reagents.
Me, I'm just like throwing gold. I don't care. It's like, yes. Here, take it.
Comes from mommy.
Yeah. I'll just ask Papa. That's funny. Did
Pretty
everybody
sure
buy it?
Galen bought like 47 grappling hooks.
I was about to say, I was about to ask, I was like, does everybody have grappling hooks? Because like, I can fly, but like, y'all can't.
I wouldn't yet.
He's made that.
Oh, well, no, I would.
Yeah.
I would probably have a grappling hook, right? Okay.
Yeah, I think he bought enough for
See his character.
For all of us, times, like,
everyone
10.
times 3.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
We actually made a game in space. We'll make the rules for it later, but it involves grappling hooks, and it's basically like, what the fuck is it called in Harry Potter? Quidditch. It's basically space Quidditch.
Space Quidditch.
That'd actually be really cool.
That would be funny.
Wit.
So, by the way, I apologize for like eating food and not having brought snacks. I just went to QT and came straight
I
back.
saw that. I was like, how dare
I know, I'm sorry.
How dare you?
Starve the rest of the night. No, I'm just kidding. Wait, freaking.
Yeah. Add waffles.
Ooh, waffles. Anybody else wanting to buy anything that we can think of at the top of their head?
I would like to visit the lovely lady's luster.
I wish I remembered the proprietor's name, but I don't.
Oh shit, I don't either. We can go find out though. We got it on stream. No, we didn't. That was too far before. That's
Yeah.
not on stream.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Lovely ladies Lester.
Oh,
That's
not important now, but I have it in notes. That's why I do that.
Pretty sure she was a tiefling.
Ah.
Ooh.
This guy.
Grab her by the horns. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no. The tiefling was one of the workers.
Oh,
The owner is Starissa, an elf.
that's right.
Can you
Madam.
do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you look at my spells and let me know, like, because I have.
I don't
still
have a
you
spell
don't have
list.
spells? Okay.
I don't have your
I
spell
Wait,
still
what's
list.
have.
the use?
I still have spare the dying. So.
Oh, she wants to look it up on Light of Xaryxis on Foundry. Just open up a new tab, and then type 192, and then whichever one says .168, follow that one. And then there should be a login for Light of Xaryxis, and you have one, and it's your usual password.
One 192.
Yeah, exactly. 192 and then whatever .603. That's the one.
It's not good just for the
What?
local IP.
Where do I see
I figured,
Light of
but-
Xaryxis?
That's what?
I said, where do I see Light of Xaryxis?
Fuck. Alright. Make me get up, Lee.
I guess
Oh, no, we're on Keysman. Fuck. I lied. Okay, I'll fix it. Here, you keep doing your thing and then I'll pull it up for you. And that way you can log into it also.
Look at those guys. That's flashy, the gold ones.
Yeah, I was looking at them. I was staring at them over here. I love that you fit your dice to your character.
Oh yeah, I always change them out. Like these have little arrows in them.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, after a week of going around Neverwinter, the Starfall Festival kicks off. Y'all are currently in a outdoor pop-up area with a little bar, different food stalls, stuff like that. And Cypher and Captain Sartell, Cypher particularly, you take interest in seeing another construct. One that's far larger than you have seen before. So you strike up a conversation with Galian, Sartell joining you, and that is how the two groups come together to enjoy the Starfall Festival and its libations. And at this point, y'all can introduce your characters to each other.
Okay, well, since we're seeing Galen, you want to describe us? Or describe us? Do you want to describe yourself to us, Galen?
Oh,
Alright, here you go. Now we've got PCs, and she can pull up. Pull that. You can pull up. She wants her spells. Boom.
I don't remember anything.
Pardon, I'm messing you up.
You can come look at your spell list.
Or you can log in if you. Oh, I didn't make users for you. I'll do
That's
that
okay.
for today. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. I just haven't had any days off at all.
I don't know anything in my character.
What do you
I forgot
look
how
like?
old he
He
is.
has a metal body.
Yep, he's a Warforged. Purple, green.
Yeah, you can
Paladin.
use your MIDI to help you describe. That's
Oh, this is me?
Yeah,
I know.
you know what? Yeah, he's a paladin.
Oh, yeah.
Paladin, that's it, right?
Primal Seven.
You know what's fucking funny? With your hood and that coloring and the size, you look like, Doom.
Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom, yeah. Reading the same thing with the purple? Oh, yeah. Well, I like that the base has, that's what you were using for the wire to hold it down. Interesting. Yeah, these are good. Where did these come
how
from?
tall or
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, thank you.
you welcome.
had a
You were big.
I was trying to figure out which one I swapped out for Spare the Dying.
To Xaryxis.
No, I was supposed to figure that out. I might have it in my notes. Let me see.
What are you trying to figure out?
Like his age and how tall he
You can
was.
kind of go back on that later too.
Yeah, that can be something to revisit.
There we go.
He is
Cypher's
one.
first question: what street did you grow up on? How old are you?
I don't know.
What was your first job?
What was your first job?
I think it's a mother.
Name of your first pet?
My first job was
All the security questions.
my first
What
job.
you asked
Why are you on the roof?
My first job was a conveyor belt. What about you?
for? What's a conveyor belt?
I grew up in the woods. Oh, where in the woods? No, I was the woods.
I grew up in the woods.
I don't even understand what dry brushing means really, but
So it's like
great job.
you basically have a mostly dry brush, not a whole lot of paint on it, and then you kind of go over it, and you have just the remnants that's left. So it helps with catching the details if you don't want to fill in like everything.
Yeah, it's for highlighting.
You know
Yeah, it's
Dairy
for
Queen when they put the chocolate around the ice cream, they just dip it in. It's like the same thing.
Here, AJ, before you leave, I'll bring down a mini that I have that's not painted but is dry brush so that you can see what it actually looks
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, it basically highlights all the
contrasting.
details,
Yeah.
but doesn't fill in like the spots.
I
Like
do
it's
know
anti-cracks.
that I'm obsessed
Yeah.
with my armor.
Oh yeah.
I have to keep it polished. After a battle, I will spend some time polishing it.
What
So-
kind of rag do you use to polish it?
What do they call it? It's
His
a
loincloth.
chamois.
Use a
A
Is
chamois.
that a first level spell or?
It's a ninth level.
Magical item.
Magical item.
You know what I'm creating next.
Once per day, summon Mr. Clean.
Don't worry, I got your magical
So
chamois.
Magic
Magical
eraser.
chamois. ShamWow.
You just got a magic eraser.
It's gonna be a ShamWow. It's gonna envelop me and kill me later on. watch.
I do have a rug miniature now.
Oh, do you really?
That's funny.
But it's like a half-size rug.
It's like a normal rug, not a large.
Not like the big one that fucked y'all up.
Yeah.
It comes to life and starts rat telling you.
So my thing is, I see all three of them, or I just see just Galen to start.
You pick out Galen, but all three of them are together.
Okay. I think I would be unlikely to necessarily like walk straight up and talk to Galen. You would see a little auto very much like my image that's on there. My mini is not super close to my character, but it turned out pretty dope. So it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's not bad. And then also, you would hear,
Hey, I tried my
while
best.
fairly soft, it is still metal. So it can be very stealthy, but not trying to be. Kilo is my steel defender. So there's basically a metal panther with, pretty slick joints and stuff put together, and significantly larger than me by several times. Yeah. This thing is like probably 3 of my bodies. Like taller than me by probably a good half my body, and then longer than me by probably 2 or 3 times as well. And so you hear kind of the padded metal of Kilo coming down the streets, and as I see them 3, my attention would be drawn to the gleaming armor out of curiosity for Galen. And so I think I'll probably pause for a second, and then Cypher would kind of get close. And what's your perception? I'm just curious.
What cleaning products do you use?
Oxyclean.
Perception is.
It's on the shelf at
He
Walmart.
says Rust-Oleum.
-3.
What? Oh, your wisdom stuff.
Your passive perception, my bad. If I didn't say passive.
Yeah.
Cool, I like
So if it's
it.
-3,
Oh,
and level 5 should be 11 minus 3, 8.
Passive perception is 7.
Did I do that wrong?
No, I think that's right.
Mine's 30.
Because it's 10
8
plus
proficiency
wisdom, proficiency, and proficiency bonus only if you're proficient in it. So.
bonus. Oh wait, am I being silly? It's just 10. Oh wait, yeah, maybe I am.
10 minus 3, 7.
Why'd I do it twice? Yeah, see, that's how tired I am. Okay, 7. Well, shit, maybe you don't notice me looking at you. I don't know. Okay, well, I'd probably get pretty close, and then I would wrap back around, and not intending to follow you per se. I would start walking behind Galen and checking out his joints, if you know what I mean. I'm curious about the larger construct, especially because Kilo is a creation of mine, and is my most proudest accomplishment. Yeah, so you have a little auto gnome following you around now. And Cypher is a very simple, kind of soft edge looking auto gnome with a decent polish and, nothing super fancy, but kind of, y'all have seen the image, right? So like rounded features and kind of little bottle cap ears and little tiny, well actually pretty big eyes, but
Pretty big
tiny
eyes.
mouth. Yeah, big eyes and a big tiny mouth. He kind of has like a glow. Whatever energy is powering this auto gnome is kind of giving off a shine as I walk around.
Glitter.
I look like a lamp a little bit.
Like a lamp.
It is a glitter lamp.
That's funny.
One of those glitter lava lamps.
Kilo is mostly dark metal, not any particular color there.
I'm gonna assume my character. I'm gonna make my character very. I want to say friendly, but never backs down from a fight. That person.
It's you know how certain people act certain ways when they get drunk, and some start to get drunk and they just want to fight everything or headbutt everything.
Right here.
Hey, don't make fun of me and my headbutting.
Funny you should say that. I actually.
That's all we have left.
If he doesn't notice me,
And Alette and Taiga. Actually,
It's
Taiga,
just-
Taiga, you would notice the little curious auto gnome trailing behind.
Now I'm supposed to be working for her. Is this before I get into a contract with her?
No,
after
this is
by a good
this
mark.
is after by a
Okay,
good
so
margin.
I'm still working.
Yeah,
So we're both working.
yeah,
Okay, that's perfect. So,
yeah, and you would
I
definitely,
noticed.
yeah.
okay, so what my character Ty would be doing is being outside, he's obsessed with the openness and air. Freedom, basically. You see this blue-skinned, fairly muscular, a little bit older, past middle age. Like, Xaryxis can live to be about 120. He's probably upper 40s. Not a young, spry man, but he's still pretty. You like that?
Dude.
Yeah.
What? That's not
I
bad.
know.
I'm pretty spot on, actually.
Yeah.
Good work.
And he's pretty tall. He's about 5'10", about 185 pounds. Not super muscular, but pretty average build. He has a bow on him, and he has two scimitars at his side. And he's just fascinated with just looking up at this. It's nighttime or daytime right now?
It's nighttime.
Nighttime, looking up at the stars. Every now and then he'll like shoot a prestidigitation over at Galeon's armor to clean it up. Like every now and then he's just like zip.
Love
Gotta keep
that.
it focused.
Gotta help
They
him.
call that a
He's gonna
symbiotic relationship.
be my
Yes.
best friend.
That's funny. I love
Yeah,
using
and
that.
he notices
Focused.
he notices the tiny creature beginning to follow around Galeon, and known like for being in the protection kind of role right now for Alette. He starts to keep a close eye on the little robot, and just watching for any signs of mischief or aggression.
Let's see. He is. We're still finding items to repair the Moon Dancer, correct?
No. Soto, he rolled a nat 20 on his investigation check, so he found the parts needed to repair the broken ballistae that were destroyed on the ship, and is currently on the ship repairing them. He's not with
Okay,
you guys.
got you. Okay, so we already have the parts for that.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry to intrude. I was getting some questions actually for the tall clunky one there.
Clunk, clunk, clunk. His head just turns all the way around, 180.
Just like,
Crack. Oh, new character.
I couldn't help but notice all of the parts. I dabble from time to time. I was just wondering if maybe you could talk to me about some of the pieces. I haven't gotten anything of quite your size. Not to be disrespectful, but yeah, I tinker and I build things. And I'm curious. Who made you?
but I don't think I'm gonna remember.
Insert backstory here. That's okay.
I'm glad you asked, kid. Let me remember.
Yes, my child.
Well, you see.
Checking my files. Yeah.
10 minutes later.
Checking my files.
So you see.
Who
You
usually
see
makes
sparks?
Warforges?
I don't know very much about Warforged. My understanding, especially since they come from like the Sword Coasts, what's it, SCAG?
All I know is
Adventurer's Guide.
They're usually built for battle for
Yes.
a certain entity.
Yes.
I just don't know.
It was eons
Literally
ago.
Warforged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know a whole lot about them.
Or who I used to fight for.
Oh,
But they are powered by magic. I believe you don't
I
have.
don't know what this is, but here.
In Eberron, they were created by House Cannith and Magic Creation Forges to fight the last war based on technology recorded from Xendrick. Interesting. I don't know who Xendrick is, and I don't know anything about the war in Eberron. But interesting.
Son, I do not know.
Son.
I think I would turn to the fairy, noticing the fairy. Are you hovering? You're hovering.
Oh, yeah.
Floaty.
So do you ride it? Do you ride this one?
Do you write this one?
I mean, he would say it that way.
Sorry.
I'm like,
Anyway.
No, I mean, I put my hand out, and as I do, Kilo drops down and like nuzzles on my armpit and flicks up, and it shoots Cypher up onto Kilo's back, and my legs kind of like settle and flatten against Kilo's side, and I'm like riding him out to Kilo.
We actually did find a picture of a fairy sitting on the shoulder of a warforged.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we were talking about
Cameron,
that actually.
as you get on Kilo, a familiar arcane energy surges from him, and he starts bucking uncontrollably.
Did you roll? Oh. Must be this fucking Starfall Festival, you know, I don't know, guys. That's okay, he did. Hops down. Like I said, still learning. I'm working out kinks.
Okay, so Olette is this. I'm gonna just go ahead and describe her real quick. I'll put her here for the stream. But she is this very small. I think we talked to like 2.8 feet or something. She's really tiny.
Yeah. Oh, was she
and
even that much?
2.12.
I think she was like 2.5 or something. She was,
2.12 or 2 foot?
She's like 2.5 feet tall. She's like really small. And she's got this really pretty like golden gilded wings almost, like a butterfly. Very dainty, very feminine figure. So, but she's
Easily crushable.
easily crushable. Yes, very squishy. I don't know if you can smell anything, but she smells of brownies all the time. So
What
that's
kind
one
of
her
brownies?
fake
So
characteristics.
like triple chocolate
Oh,
chunk
yeah.
or
The good ones.
salted caramel.
You see
Brookies.
Cypher leaning close and look up at the fairy and it's like ponder for a second. You know, I heard a story once. If we shake you, does fairy dust come out? Can you make me fly?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I just kind of look a little
I can see
strange.
this character.
you don't know if you don't ask.
This little child just asking millions of questions.
Yeah.
Why?
She's got a really like dainty like silk dress on, and she doesn't have a whole lot of weapons. She only has like a dagger that's under one of her like I guess like a silk. I don't know, part of her dress. I'm trying to describe it. This like this little thing.
The only reason Cypher can see it is because of the vantage.
Size of a push, the deal of a push pin.
Yeah. She's got a small dagger to her side.
Beware.
She relies.
Thumbtack.
She relies mostly on her magic and her wild shapes. Yeah, that's
I love that you change colors.
And
Like you've done purple, you've done pink, you've done blue,
I like green one too.
and green.
So my character is 6.5 feet and weighs 270 pounds. I did that.
6.5 feet? Whoa.
Well, 270. That's actually pretty light. That's
And I did the multiplier, so that's what it came
Yeah?
out. Yeah.
a slender motherfucker.
and with you,
light or
made out of
Cypher,
aluminum, aluminum core.
with you, and now also with the group is Captain Sartell, middle-aged human woman with vibrant red hair, wearing a yellow bandana, tan clothing with a little pauldron and a scimitar at her side. She
With
is,
me?
Yeah, she's with you at the little festival area, having a good time, with a ale in her hand, having a couple swigs and enjoying the lively atmosphere.
You're right. It's 300 pounds.
300 pounds?
I didn't have a multiplier.
I got you. Even then, that's still pretty good. Yeah, because Goliaths, I think, would weigh like 450 plus or something. I don't know.
I have no idea. I've never made one.
I think I would turn to Captain.
Captain, I know you travel with a lot of interesting folk in your time on the Moon Dancer. You ever seen one of these before?
Oh yeah, many times. That there one, he likes to fight. I can tell. Look at him. He's a warforged. They were built for war. Don't know what he's doing here though, enjoying a party. Never seen a fairy though. That one's new.
I'm gonna do a little curtsy.
Look at that. Isn't she polite?
And when it comes out, ah, you lied! Fairy dust!
I've seen a few genasi. Never air. Usually fire. Big bursts of flame for hair. Really bad in small buildings.
Really bad in small buildings.
Does he grant wishes?
You could try rubbing him.
Do not get close to me, that one, he says.
I don't want.
Can I try?
You either, redhead.
Redhead.
One gold.
One gold.
I'm already being paid by this noble woman here. I do not need your petty.
All right, you drive a hard bargain. 1 gold, 5 silver, nothing more.
See, Captain, I think I smell some rich apple cider ale coming from down the street that way.
But they got it at the bar right here. You see all the barrels? It's filled with stuff.
Yeah, but they spiked the one down the road. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I can't be having spiked drinks. I have a ship to run.
That's true. That's true.
You know Flapjack. He
I know,
hates
I
it
still
when
have
I
my
get
learner's
wasted
permit.
and dance on the deck.
Is it a dance or is it more of a? I don't know.
I'm usually too drunk to remember. It's moving.
Something's moving.
I don't want to know what Captain Sartell and Flapjack do in their free time. They call it a flow for a reason. Let's see. So Captain Sartell is just out enjoying the festival, correct?
Yeah, she's just with you enjoying the festival. She's already completed her commission. They've already found parts, so she's just enjoying time before y'all set sail again.
I'm so small, so if I ever give you guys anything, it's like
Looking up at the night sky, y'all can actively see there is a meteor shower currently happening for the Starfall Festival. You know that these have been happening every night for about a week now. It's vibrant, clear. You can see it without, or with it, just with ease. It's just meteors just covering the sky in vibrant different colors.
Cypher looks up. You see his eyes like they don't look closed down, but the light focuses down
Yeah.
into like little beams.
I imagine them like kind of like a camera.
Y'all have been enjoying the festival for a few hours now.
So Tiger's wasted.
Oh, I'm no longer
Not
an
anymore.
alcoholic.
He's no longer an alcoholic.
I just changed my.
AA is working.
Kilo.
Kilo?
Yes,
Okay.
Kilo. And Taiga. Yeah, Kilo and Taiga. I'm checking passive perceptions on my sheet for y'all. Kilo stops in his tracks and kind of looks up at the air, and you kind of hear kind of like a mechanical growl, almost like he is sensing something. Taiga, you hear a distant rumbling from a few blocks down, and all of you at the same time immediately hear a boom, crash, people screaming. A few blocks down, all of you can see buildings starting to crumble. A giant vine, iridescent blue, pulsing with orange lights, shooting up into the air, 50 meters or so, continuing to hear rumbling, crashing, screaming, more vines bursting through the ground.
Say, is that normal on this planet?
Oh God.
Captain Sartell looking around, seeing the
Step Construct, is
vines
that you?
bursting. Captain Sartell seeing these vines bursting through the ground, debris falling, crushing some people around you. Immediately looks to you, Cypher, and says, "Get as many people to the docks as you can. We have to get out of here."
Wait, who does? Who's that?
Captain Sartell.
Oh, Sartell does.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's telling you to get as many people as you can to the docks. And she takes off running. She's going to look for... she tells you she's also going to go look for civilians to try to get them to the docks. So she takes off to do that.
Cypher turns and like nods a head down, like without really speaking much, just kind of turns over and like wraps his knuckle against Kilo. Kilo's gonna flip around and pop him back up on his shoulders again.
As she is running, she turns over her shoulder and says, "Y'all get to the docks too! Help Cypher to get civilians out of here!" And in the area that y'all are currently in, a vine bursts out of the ground right in front of you, but this vine is different. It bursts up, but from the vine detach vine-like creatures. You three have seen similar creatures. You know them as blights, but you've never seen them like this before. And in front of you...
Us three have seen them?
Yes.
Okay.
Five of them. Damn.
And in front of you now are 5 blights, also pulsing with a similar orange, iridescent hue, swapping between orange and blue. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Where are the pulsing lights?
So all the vines that are bursting through the ground, covering buildings, the singular large vine that's 50 meters in the air and still growing,
Okay.
the vines themselves are an iridescent orange pulsing with blue light.
So we're in this location. There were buildings collapsing a ways away, and at that location, a giant vine that's growing
Yes.
enormously has burst
Yes.
out. But
All
the
of
giant
you-
vine's not near us, correct?
It's not near you. All of you can see the vine 50 meters up, still growing, is in this direction. The large one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yep. It's right here, and it's just growing up.
And these things
And
popped
it's
up out of the ground?
Yes, all of these, for like just a little context, these are vines that are now bursting through the ground, growing over buildings, destroying structures, coming up through the ground.
Convenient, that's the first thing.
It's not lost.
Yeah.
Okay. Hearing the order from Captain Sartell, just in that moment. Oh, damn. Well, things have already popped up. I'd say I would have asked to make keep up. What's behind us that way?
Behind you that way, it's collapsed buildings now. The pop-up shops that were kind of encircling this area.
Are we encircled right there?
Yeah, you are encircled there.
Are there other civilians around us?
There are a few civilians still here. Some civilians crushed under rubble that have fallen down from the buildings already. I'd say there are about 15 civilians behind you currently in the area.
Oh, like scattered through that
Yeah.
we know? Okay.
They're not impeding your way, but they are frightened and cowering.
Okay. Do we see... We probably can't. All we know is the 5 creatures in front of us, right?
Yes.
All right.
You know the 5 creatures in front of you, you know that there is screaming and crashing all around you, and you know about the largest vine that is currently still just growing directly up.
That's where he came from. I popped off one of those. All right.
What is your
9.
9?
Wash.
My initiative is plus 0.
Oh.
So whatever I roll is what I got.
What about you, Galen? 12. Tig.
10.
10. Cypher.
Hive!
Oh shit.
Wow.
I rolled a
We're
2.
surprised.
Very first initiative of the campaign, bro.
Well, low initiative is better than being actually surprised.
Let me make. Is Kilo sharing your initiative?
He either goes right after me, or if I'm using him as a mental combatant, then he shares my initiative.
Okay. So right after you.
So he doesn't get his own initiative unless we're doing something specific.
I just
that
wanted to
we're
make sure,
required to.
because I didn't
Yeah.
have a thing for him.
He'll always go on my turn or immediately after.
If it makes you feel better, most of them rolled worse than you.
Then me?
Anybody want
All of you.
That would be impressive.
What Funyuns?
The funniest.
I thought too. It's like, wait, what? The funniest of yawns. I like that.
How do you write that small and still have to be legible?
Practice.
Practice.
Lord.
Skill.
Can I see what you
Yeah.
switch us to combat music.
Oh, that's true. You don't think it's combat music? This feels so engaging to me.
I mean, this definitely works for the slow motion death that's happening all around you.
Yeah, right?
Montages of people being crushed.
Getting away with murder.
But see, I can't play that one because I'll get copyright strike.
That's true.
Can I ask what these are? Are these like tables? Oh, okay.
They're figurines.
Sorry, I don't have three-dimensional tables.
No, I mean that's what they look like.
No,
but I was
those are
like,
tables. This is a barrel.
It's a barrel, shut up.
Box.
That's a rock.
I mean,
A rock. Beautiful rock. As for their number, they're just 2, 3, 4, 5. So the y'all are.
oh, they're in order. Okay. That was like, yes, 3 spot. I got it.
That's a good point. Do I have anything that we could use to mark that with? You know, we could color them.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we just have to remember their colors.
Well, they're very weird.
Sure.
Yeah.
Blue, gold, purple, green for my husband.
You would have to remember right with that. He's like,
No, let's remember the numbers.
Huh?
You just put 'em
I
right
can
there.
associate a number with a color a lot easier than a location.
okay.
If we want. If we want.
That's fine.
I could all just, like, it's a clear base. I could just Sharpie with the number on the base.
Okay. Pick up.
But number 4 is first.
Number 40.
The blue, number 40.
Number 2.
If I heard right.
Number orange, just get blue. He is going to come right up to you. Galen. And he is going to attempt to smack you in the face with his vines. His vine-like
It says here
appendages.
that I have a longbow.
Okay.
It says here.
So let's see. One of.
You can.
And Cameron.
Oh, interesting.
Cameron.
So you changed the order, so you only need 2 sheets.
First roll of the game.
Oh my
What? Nat 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
My first roll was also
Yeah.
a nat 20, just minus the 0.
so the first roll is nat 20 for
That misses clearly.
Fair.
You have another character ready, right?
Yep.
and he is going to smack you with his vine. You take
Which appendage?
I know that's what I was saying.
all of them.
What kind of slap?
Use your imagination. A helicopter slap.
Oh my god. Watch the eye, please.
It's all in the hips.
You take 9 radiant damage. And you are currently grappled
By his help.
by his vines. You are currently grappled. Upon these vine-like appendages wrapping around you, your body starts to feel hot, and you take
You forgot that one.
an additional 6 cold damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, cold damage? Oh shit. Wait, I gotta fix the music on the stream. It's not going through. I forgot. My brain's all flizzled.
20? Alright.
Oh wait, it is working.
So you succeed the save, but you notice as soon as this vine-like appendage grasps you, it hurt.
Definitely.
A lot.
He's still waving at him.
Oh yeah, because both his hands are free, right?
What just happened? What did I do?
Takes pride damage.
Wait,
Right there.
I messed something up.
My armor!
Exactly. It's funny because my armor is actually part of my body.
And now it's dirty. There's dust in the air.
I'm a dirty boy.
I'm not next, am I?
No, Galleon, you're up.
Oh. Never mind I'm gonna have to hit this guy, right?
Yeah, he's the one right in front of you.
Well, I'm grappled by.
Oh.
Well, I
You can attack while grappled.
is he grappled by the creature or by
He's
other
grappled by
thing?
the creature.
Oh, by the creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I'll hit
Someone's
4.
fine.
Plus 7.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like this.
16.
That hits.
Seven.
7 damage.
Yeah.
All right.
3 damage and 4 slashing damage. Oh wait, I have an extra attack.
Yeah, you got level 5.
Yeah, you have an extra attack. Go ahead and use my extra attack.
Okay. Use it.
10.
10 does not hit.
Oh,
He got him for 7 damage.
with what kind of weapon are you using?
Great axe.
The axe. Yeah. Just trying to. I mean, he's holding.
Oh,
it.
that's a
Yeah.
Is this plus 1 already in my attack bonus? Right.
No, you have that. Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's it, that's my turn.
It's your turn. Taiga.
All right. I see these creatures and our robot friend being grappled. So I will go. Stay to all that. Stay close to me if you want to live.
He's so fucking tormented.
Yeah. But as he says that, he moves away, and he's going to jump. Can you get on
Yes.
this table? Sorry, I moved you.
You can get all moving.
And he's going to shoot at red.
Okay.
How does 19 sound?
Hits.
11 piercing.
11.
11.
Okay.
And then he'll do an extra attack on the one that's right in front of Galen.
Okay. Do it.
That is 25.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
And that is 9 piercing.
As you loose your second arrow, you hit this one square in the chest, and you see the light, the luminescent orange and blue glowing, immediately fade, and he collapses to the ground in a pile of sticks.
Alice Hughes. Oh, and who's the other one?
No, so
No,
You can just move it onto the cutting board.
he's next.
He next.
Chopping block.
Charlie White.
Mm-hmm.
I'll stay there and in my turn.
All right. Alette, you're up.
Okay. It's funny because I was actually moved back anyway. I'm right next to Ty there.
Come back, protector.
Move back a little bit. At his orders.
You died here?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I will do.
Oh, I forget that we have those. I'm going to fire a new swing.
Got it. Fire murder bolt.
Weird. And that is
You and your firebolts and produce flame.
yes, 14.
14 to hit.
Yes.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, 14.
Or does it?
Have we noticed anything? Is this the first fire damage we're using?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
5
Yeah.
damage.
Mm-hmm.
Which one did you attack?
Green.
Green.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So 1.
Anything else? Miss Moon Druid. You sure?
Yeah, that's it for now.
Cypher. You and Kilo on deck. See what I did there.
Let me see. Okay. So which ones are taking damage?
You would know that orange, green, and orange and green have currently been damaged.
Okay, well, green is in front of me. Alright. Cypher is going to whistle, produce like a little whistle tone, kind of digital whistle tone, as a command to Kilo. And I'm actually going to pop off of Kilo's back, just kind of dismount there. And y'all realize that my arm has flattened out, and I have like a shield. My arm is elongated into a shield. I've got my long sword in my other hand, and my little body scurries under the arm and the massive weapon of Galen as I dash over towards green, which I think is 1.
Yes.
And I am going to raise up the blade, and as I pull it back to slash it, green flame explodes up the length of the blade. As like a little line of energy shoots down and connects where my hand is holding it, and it starts to hum. And as I slash and try to hit against 1, which cheese dice for cheesing me a little bit, friend.
You're welcome.
Does 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Whew. All right. So that is green flame blade. So he is going to take regular damage and then additional 8. I don't know. So it should be. What? Is that a 1? Bro. That's alright. Okay, that's going to be 7 slashing damage plus 7 fire damage to number 1. And the flame is going to leap over to purple, number 2.
Okay.
And it's also going to hit him for 11 fire damage.
So green, as soon as you slash him with your green flame blade, similarly, upon hitting him, you see the orange iridescent glowing and blue glowing immediately leave, and he falls into a pile of sticks.
Have any of them survived a hit yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Orange? Yeah.
Green.
Okay.
Really good
Yeah.
too. I hit him.
Okay. I am then going to leap back a little bit. I'm gonna pop up on top of this this here barrel, and then that ends my turn. Kilo is now going to respond to my command, and he is going to dash forward to number 2, and he is going to. First time, you know, what does he do?
Yeah, right.
You know what? He's not just gonna. I don't block you. You know what? He's going to come over here, kind of interpose himself. So he's between 1 and 2. Betwixt 1 and 2. And then he is going to bring up his razor sharp robot Kilo claws. He's going to attempt to hit number 2.
Kilo Claw, go! I choose you.
And it's going to be.
You slash.
He's the kill.
Critical.
Maybe I don't have much more fire. That's going to be
Super.
16 to hit.
Yep.
And that's going to be 7 damage.
Was that on 2 or 3?
That is on 2. And that's just slashing damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, sorry, force damage. It's force damage.
Interesting.
And then he is going to stay there, and you see him like take like a defensive prowling position as he tries to again interpose himself between creatures and you all.
Does he have eyebrows that move?
He does now.
No. Of course, neither does Cypher, but I don't know if I does.
I'm not gonna put that in those notes.
I have to ask because yesterday I saw some TikToks about new age battle bots, and one of them was a mouse, like fully painted as a mouse, but it had googly eyes and angry eyebrows. It was great.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else?
No.
No, that's it. That's it.
Oh, that's true.
All right.
It was my action and my bonus action. I have to use my bonus action for Kilo to do that.
Gotcha.
See that?
All right.
He doesn't get his own.
It
Do I
is.
have 2 attacks and a bonus action?
Yes.
Ah, interesting.
He remembers. Purple is going to attack Kilo. He's going to attempt to grasping vines.
Have to grab Kate.
Okay. What do you need?
Does a.
Oh, just a straight up roll.
Yeah, I'm just rolling to attack. Does a 12 hit?
No, 12 does not hit. I'm gonna say that the panther is lively, biting, crawling, and fighting off the vines that try to entangle him.
Alright.
Fucking lucky bugs.
Miss Vine going right over Kilo, the first one. He is going to swing down again with a second attack.
Fuck.
12. Does not hit. Not able to gauge cat distance. He misses both attacks, and that is his turn. Next is Orange, who is also going to attack Kilo. 13. Just swinging over the cat.
Cats. They're not realizing.
And he's going to attempt to swing one more time. 22.
Nope.
Coming down with his second viney appendage, swinging right down, hits Kilo right in the saddle.
Right. Saddle.
For 4 radiant damage. And Kilo, similarly, is grappled now. And being grappled in this vines, Kilo feels an intense heat and cold and takes an additional 3 cold damage.
If the attack hits, it's auto grapple.
Galleon. You're up, baby.
Alright, I'm going to move around this way up.
Sheesh.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, baby, do it. Get it
Get
done.
every single one on the way.
Eat them off the board.
Kilo, I choose you.
Move over here.
Yeah, right.
Grab this guy. And hit the right one. 5. That's a 1.
Wow, we are rolling great.
Don't think that.
What an indication
Alright,
for this
so try my
campaign.
second one. There we go. That's a 15.
That hits.
We did it.
Hooray. Which one are you attacking?
5.
Hey, lady, what do you know about these things?
8.
These from your realm?
8.
I could just
Upon hitting Orange, you also see the iridescent glow leaving its viney body, and it collapses into a pile of sticks.
I kind of like the colors on that. It's really cool.
Anything else?
Can I hit orange from here? In this little box down here? Yeah, these are right. Yeah. These are right here. Can I turn around and hit orange?
Yeah.
3, 4? Is it 3 or 4? He's 3. He's 3.
Yes, he's 3. I
Alright.
have the number right here.
Go ahead and use my bonus attack and try to hit him.
Okay.
You know what we could do? If we made it so these have little hooks on them or something, I could grab 2 of the colored rings and put color on. Then we can tie it to it. We'll come up with something.
11 does not hit.
Not for this combat.
That's it. That's
Anything
my turn.
else? Tiger!
Alright, having seen Alette shoot a firebolt, excellent shot, mistress. And he'll actually just, we have a clear shot of the remaining 2.
I am Russian Terminator.
Yeah, exactly.
I love his accent. It's so awesome.
It's literally
It's
that
so-
comedy skit
Yeah.
in D&D now.
It's so intense.
Yeah,
Yes.
7? 3 times in a row? No, I had a 7.
It's okay, I did it twice in a row.
I wasn't paying attention.
I'm going to go ahead and shoot at Orange.
Okay.
Does a
9.
I don't know.
7.
They're all at
13.
3.
Yep.
It's weighted.
That hits.
All of our rolls today. 19.
His only one for the rest of the session.
That's 8 piercing damage.
Well,
On orange.
On orange.
Okay.
And then he'll take a second shot at the same.
Okay.
That is 15
Yep.
What do you mean, alien?
and 8. 8 more piercing.
Same thing. Your second shot loose hits this one square in the forehead. The light leaves its body and it collapses into a pile of sticks.
Excellent. There is one left, mistress.
I like this guy.
Alette, it's your turn.
Well, I was gonna wild shape, but since there's not one left, I'll just do what I was doing.
Cypher is questioning the relationship between these two.
Remember, for a moon druid, your wild shape is
That's
a,
just a little. No, I'm kidding.
remember your
Remember
wild shape is a bonus
archive.
action as a moon druid.
Huh?
Remember that your wild shape is a bonus action as a moon druid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was gonna do before, but I didn't know which one I wanted to turn into yet. So I
I
was
want
like,
to turn into all of them.
yeah.
Are you?
No, I'm not going to.
Get
I
swifty.
was going to, but.
Can you imagine
It was like
a
3 or
little
4
fairy
left.
turning into like a
I was gonna
brown
turn.
bear?
I was gonna turn into a spider. That would have been funny if I turned into a brown bear because my allergies, my hay fever would come into play. So
Size
that
of an
way.
animal crown.
I have tons of
I can't
animals.
It's a good thing Kilo's a metal kitty.
I was gonna say I wanted to get some. Okay, well. I'm gonna do it again. We'll do the previous thing. One more time.
Should we take notes on
So that is 17,
Yeah, that hits.
We'll take notes on that.
and that is 8.
8.
8 fire damage.
8 fire damage.
And I'm gonna go.
Okay. It is. Anything else?
No.
Cypher.
That was fast. Okay. Okay, that's the one left, right? Alright.
Can't have made the dump yet.
I'm going to pull out my hand crossbow. And it's this little, very, very simple, just metal, like almost like horseshoe looking thing with like a coil. And instead of me charging or anything, when I pull it up in my arm, there's a little divot that goes back in my arm that grabs it and automatically loads it back. And you see a magical arrow, a bolt, automatically load itself into the hand crossbow. And you go, ping! And it's going to shoot forward and hit into, hopefully, the first one.
On a
Natural 20!
Yes.
Misses. Fuck!
Excuse
I
me.
want to use a creature where nat 20 is automatically miss. The players would just hate that. Why? Really? Alright, so I think this is going to be 2d6.
So just play a Grave Cleric. Because they can nope nat 20s.
4. Oh, is what it is. 10 piercing damage.
And similar to the rest, when your bolt hits this one, the color leaves it and it collapses into a pile of sticks. But no sooner than it collapses does another group of blights burst from the ground around you.
Are they starting to come up or are they there?
They are starting to, they're about halfway up. They're starting to come up.
And we're closed off on that side, right? On the other
I'm like, uh-oh. Big uh-oh.
All of y'all give me straight intelligence checks.
Oh, straight without the...
Yeah.
16.
5. 5 and 3. Well, that makes sense for you, but...
Cypher and Tiger.
Oh wait, no.
Upon seeing this, still hearing the screams and crashings around you, you get the impression that these waves are probably just going to keep coming.
Is it still my turn?
Yes.
And I'm not sure if you answered, but we're closed off on this side.
Yes, you are closed off. And the civilians, while you have been fighting, have filtered out and into the streets.
Now, they're on the field. So are these already there?
They're about halfway up. They're not actually out of the ground yet, but you can see the top half of their body, them pushing through the earth.
I need an indicator that I am mounted, because Cypher will not actually stay on top of pink.
I don't know if they have that.
For no. All right. I hop on top of Kilo, and I'm going to dig in my heels. I'm going to look back at the group and say, "Ship's that way. Keep up." And I'm going to have Kilo then assume my initiative here. I'm going to give him a dash action, and I am going to take the fuck off down this way.
Take the fuck off.
What I want to know is, I know the big tree is this way.
Mm-hmm.
So the big tree is here. What direction-ish is the docks and the ship?
You know the docks are a straight shot through this main thoroughway.
Over here?
Yeah.
Okay, then as I'm here, what do I see that way?
So you see, as you come across that hallway, you see a pile of rubble here and two astral lights attempting to move rubble in this corner. You also hear screams for help.
From that direction?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to use my extra attack, and I'm going to go for the one closest to me.
Okay.
That's going to be 16.
That hits.
I guess Galen would be the only one that can see it, but the bolt disappears out of the corpse of the one that died, and will flash of light, and another one reappears with kind of a mechanical whir. It comes up out of my arm and it shines, blows itself back up, and I fire it again over towards the one on that side.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be. D6. Yeah, it's cocked. That would have been nice. It's a 6, but it's cocked. I won't play it. Plus. Yes, 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I am going to get a touch closer so I can see around that corner too. Do I see the big tree yet? The big vine?
Going around the corner, you do see this gigantic. That works perfect. Thanks. This gigantic, almost crystalline vine, glowing internally. It's almost clear. You can see the blue and red pulsing lights from the center to the outer portions of the vine inside of it. Almost like breathing. How it just pulses.
Okay. I'm just going to shout back around the corner. Someone needs help!
Anything else?
Well, that's it.
All right.
While these things are still coming up, can I just turn to Alette and be like, "We have no retreat here, mistress. We must." I don't know if we're still going to do it in turn order, but
Yeah, we are still in initiative order.
okay. So I'll just say that we must get out of this place where we have no retreat, and I'll just wait for my turn.
Yeah, that works. And because they are still coming out of the ground, they are not getting their turns this round, so we're back up to Darian.
Oh, gotcha. You're saying they had to wait till the top of the round. Okay. And I was towards the bottom, so we're at the top of the round.
Yeah.
Okay. We were last.
You want to assume that you guys be able to get out. 'Cause my whole thing is protect her as
If
well.
you let him.
So, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm assuming you guys will be able to get out in time.
He might fall off, but he
Find out.
Okay. And you coming around that corner also see Cypher and those two blights that are currently digging at rubble, and you can also hear the screams for help.
Go ahead and throw a javelin.
Okay.
7.
7 to hit.
No,
No,
it says
at
at 7.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you got on.
Yeah.
I just used the.
Oh, Xaryxis, yeah. Oh, wait.
Well, I don't care about those bases. Like, it doesn't mess. I'm not doing anything with the bases. They're gonna
You can
stay
always cut
there.
them off too with a nail.
Or you can put Xaryxis over.
23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. I mean, no.
4 damage.
Hits
Okay.
the ground.
Yeah, right?
And then, yeah, I'll go ahead and throw another one.
Okay.
23.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, no.
Oh, baby.
9 to hit. 9 damage.
You loose your javelin at the Astral Blight, and your javelin sinks in its back. The light leaves it, and it collapses to the ground and sticks. Yep. It now out of the way, you can make out a humanoid figure underneath the rubble, screaming for help and batting at whatever's reaching for him.
Is it grappled?
No.
That's my turn.
Taiga, you are up.
Alright, since these creatures are still coming up, allow me to go first, and I will ensure that the route is safe, and I will take the dash action. And I'll end up there, I guess. Seeing as how that's where Galen stopped.
You see and hear similar to what I previously described. You see one pile of sticks, one astral blight grasping at a humanoid male stuck underneath some rubble, and the humanoid male screaming for help and batting at the vines that are reaching for him.
I'll action dash. I'll use action surge, and I'll shoot an arrow at the one that's standing.
Okay.
How does 12 sound?
Hits.
Oh. And that is 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And that is all my turns. That's it.
Okay. All that.
How tall are these buildings?
Those buildings are 3 stories.
Okay. So like in feet, like you'd say that's like
30 feet.
30. Okay.
Well, 3 books isn't very tall. It's like that much.
But do remember that these buildings are being destroyed by these vines that are constantly growing out of the ground. Buildings are collapsing, the vines are growing over them, and all that stuff.
Okay. Well, since I was already low, just like a few feet off the ground, I'm just gonna fly up and around.
Okay.
So I'm gonna kind of fly another like 5 feet up so they can't reach me, and then I'll start moving. So.
Okay.
Okay. But I'm like a good almost 10 feet in there.
Gotcha.
Just trying to avoid. all of this nonsense. Thank you. What's my start?
It's close enough.
I'm like, ah.
Listen, I just didn't want to buy more foam to make the buildings taller.
Right.
Taller buildings would have made it harder for me to see.
Yeah, I guess.
Anything else in your turn? Did you want to dash to get a little bit more
Oh.
further, or?
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, I'll dash. So it gives me the
Over here, mistress.
yeah, so I'm gonna
Come hither, my lady.
be like,
Follow my voice to safety.
I'm another square over, but there's not a whole lot of room on the map, so, but
Right
I'm 30
between
feet,
us.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll leave it there. I'm like right behind him, but there's no room on that square, so.
It's my cape.
Your cape and the rock and stuff. I'm on a big pedestal, so you know.
Anything else on your turn?
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and actually wild shape. Yeah, let's do that. Might as well. I'll well, see into a giant spider, so I'll be back on the ground.
I don't have a giant spider miniature.
I
Wait,
know.
did you just wild shape 30 feet in the air?
No, I came back down.
Oh, okay.
I told him I came back down to the ground and then I watched him to the giant spider.
Dude,
I don't have a. I need to get a spider.
I know. That's what I was talking to him
I got
about.
that. I'll print that.
So I guess I'll be in
No.
these squares.
Use the worm.
Yeah, or something.
Or your cat said you.
Yeah.
I feel like that's too fragile.
Oh, that's pretty tough. It'll just be a giant squirrel.
There we go. You are a spider squirtle.
Although, actually, you are a large creature, so
Yeah,
you take
so I'm
up.
like 4 squares, right?
So yeah, we'll make you a worm.
Have
Giant worm.
have I ever seen this before? Perch wild shape?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all have been
I had a
together.
reaction ready.
Yeah, y'all are level 5. Y'all are a little. Y'all have been together for a while, and you know what a druid is.
Okay.
You know
I
druids.
was,
You
like,
just see me
freshly
in my,
hired.
No, you know. Even if you were freshly hired, you know druid magic. You've seen druid magic
Okay.
before.
I'm this like really fluffy looking tarantula thing,
Aw.
but I'm like blue and purple.
Blue? I was thinking
Yeah,
blue.
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
like,
she's
I'm
an
like a
Arizona
baby-
blonde.
I'm a baby blue and purple.
Ooh, she's a
tarantula.
sapphire blue heaty.
There you go.
I think that's the name.
Carabiner versicolor. That'd be a good one too. But that's it. That's fine. That's fine.
House full of spiders.
There is blue, red, green, yellow, orange, gray, black, and white. Those are the colors.
No, I have to.
Pink on Sunday.
Anything else, Alette?
No, that's it.
Cypher.
Fusion. Check.
Is up.
Okay. Having been in sight of the vine as it's pulsing and has the light, have I noticed anything while things are being attacked or as these other creatures are being killed?
Are you, other than what you've seen, you don't really have a, give me just a second. You don't really have a grasp as to, oh, that is pretty,
Yeah.
as to what is
That's not magic.
going on yet. Give me a nature check.
Nature.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
You mean you get 5 for it?
I had 15.
You don't know what's going on, but you know that just from watching the crystalline vines, you know that these are a form of living crystal.
Oh.
Oh. That's cool.
The vines are a form of living crystal.
Yes, and you can also put together that the blights are also made of this living crystal. They're mutated astral blights.
Time to tinker.
I'm going to.
Punch a small child.
gonna throw caution to the wind.
into a fire.
How far is it? That's decently far, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty far.
Do not disrespect the wind in my presence.
Okay. So I'm gonna stay on Cypher then. Or on Kilo. I'm going to have him take me up to it. And then I am going to pull out my longsword again.
Help! Don't leave me!
Is that from over in that corner?
Yeah. I'll pay you!
I'll pay you.
I have money!
Just a tick. Be there soon.
Sick.
I am gonna take my first slash at the living crystal. I'm
Okay.
gonna try to hit it.
You don't need to roll. This thing is huge.
Okay.
There's no way that you will miss. So you swing at it, and you it almost like sinks in and leaves a little cut, but when you pull out, it almost just kind of like reseals where the slash happened. Give me an Arcana check.
That I can do. Uh, 16.
Getting close to the vine with your hand, whenever you went to slash, you notice it emanates a warmth as you get close to it. It's like a subtle warmth. And looking down, seeing that this vine is still actively growing now through the clouds, you can't see the top. You determine that these roots most likely extend deep into the earth. And
But there's no hole into the earth, just vines going up, right?
vines are just coming
I have a question.
Yes.
Do I see them going up to anything in the air?
Nothing specifically. This singular vine is just growing straight up. The rest are growing and encapsulating everything around them. Give me
Right?
a perception check.
Oh yeah. Okay. It's not gonna be much.
And can Kilo like communicate with you like in any way?
Non-verbally.
So he can communicate like a feeling essentially.
Sure. It looks like if I were to take a dog for a walk and the dog were to get nervous about a storm,
Yeah.
creatures, something
Okay.
of that nature. Sure.
That-
Something
okay.
like that maybe. 5, by the way.
Roll at advantage.
Okay. 12.
Okay, that's fine. So Kilo, who was grasped by one of the blights, and you, who just felt the emanating warmth from this large vine, deduce that these vines and what is going on around you, growing up like they are, seem like they are feeding off of thermal energy.
Okay. Right.
Heat that.
Is there a vine that is large enough and growing in such a way that I could get up on it and ride up into the air?
This is the only one that's growing straight up.
Straight
the
up.
rest are just encapsulating the buildings.
Okay. Instead, then, I'm going to use the rest of Cypher's or Kilo's movement.
Yeah, the big one is like Jack and the Beanstalk style vine growing up.
This might be Jack over here.
Kilo, when dashing, has 80 feet.
Okay.
I'm going to get right up to it, and I'm going to take my extra attack. I'm going to slash at the Astral Plane.
Slash attack.
That is 24.
Yeah, that hits. Not. He uses extra shield.
3, 9 slashing damage.
9. Upon slashing this one, he also loses his luminescence and collapses into a pilot stick. And in front of you, you see a very well-dressed, albeit extremely dirty right now because of the rubble that's collapsed on him and everything that's going around, human male.
Extra attack.
Yeah, little rotund. You can tell by the pudge in his cheek, but otherwise well dressed and in a state of panic.
These things come back. We don't have much time. Let's go.
Help me! I am covered in rubble, and he's shoveling rubble and large rocks and trying to push them off of him.
I would, but I actually can't get to you right now. The 5 feet's too far. That's my turn. I used all my movement. That's it.
Okay,
That's it.
that's Cypher's
You
turn.
hop off and then use your movement.
I share. I have to use it. So it's kind of cool. Once I mount, I use the movement speed of the thing. So I could use my movement speed to get to something mount and then use its movement. But the moment I get on something, we share movement and I get its. And so since I use it all, I'm at 0 and can't go back up.
Alright, and now all the blights have such bad initiative that these are all actually next. They're behind all of you.
Holy shit.
So,
-8 initiative.
Wait, why don't we have a...
I wanted to ride like a Jack and the Beanstalk thing. I didn't go up into the air. Get up in the vine.
that's their turn.
I wish I did that.
Holy fuck, they're slow.
We would just like take a couple steps back and throw rocks at them until they fall over.
There you
Got
go.
him with the stick.
That's that.
Galleon,
Combat evolves.
Galleon, 'tis your turn.
It's your turn.
Can I hear him tell him that he's covered in rubble?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess
Where are you? You can see him now. You can physically see him, like, on the ground, collapsed, covered in rubble.
I'll go ahead and go up to him, remove this rubble.
Alright, give me a strength check.
Long time to have on you.
Oh, really? I like the hot ones.
There's very few foods that I like spicy.
7.
7.
Yeah.
You
Guys.
Yeah.
attempt to pick up. It's rubble and large rocks. You struggle a little bit, but you are able to move some of them. He's about halfway uncovered now.
Okay.
What's your
And
strength
I
score?
can do it again, right? 16.
How much weight can you pull? Was it times 15? No, that's your carry.
Carry capacity.
What's your move? I'll figure it out.
I mean, if you want, you can use your bonus action to continue
Do it again.
moving rubble.
I'll go to ask that. Do a better roll. 14.
Okay, so you get the rest of the rubble off of him and help him up, and he. Oh, thank you so much. They were trying to. I don't even know, but it hurt. Where do we go? Do you know?
We are heading to the docks.
The docks. Very well. I make post haste to the docks. Find me there. I will be sure to pay you for saving my life, good sir.
Follow the
And
cute
little robot
Follow the cute
man and cat.
Edge cat.
And cat. That's my turn, right?
If you can't find me, my name is Terriad. I will be on one of the ships.
Oh. So the amount that you can carry is your strength score times 15. The amount that you can push, pull, or drag is twice that. But your speed is halved. Well, you do so. It's a lot of weight. It's a lot of weight. Because you said you have, what, 16? Is that what you said? 16. 16 times 15. Times 2. 480 pounds, no big deal.
How much?
You can push or drag 480 pounds.
Yeah.
You're
Almost as much as Cypher weighs. How much do you want? Am I up? No. Right?
no, it was Galleon,
Well, that's it.
and he just had a little banter. It's now Olet's turn.
We're now Galleon, Omelet, and
When was I omelet?
just the way he says
Whenever
Olet,
session
Olet,
0,
Olet.
I just kept calling you Olet.
Omelet.
Olet. Olet.
Ham and cheese Olet.
Whose turn is it?
It's Olet's turn.
Yeah.
Just kidding. It's Tyga's turn.
Yeah, it's tight.
Yeah.
I totally
Oh, is it?
wasn't reading the wrong name.
Do I notice Tyriad like
Yes.
go past me?
Yes.
Second question, follow-up question.
No.
Do I know where the docks are? Because I'm following this guy.
You have a general idea of
Do we all have
the
a general
direction.
idea?
Yeah, you all have a general idea. You know that you can find the docks by going through the straight thoroughway.
Ah.
But you also know that you were asked by Captain Sartell to find any citizens or that you can and like usher them to the docks where ships are docked to get people the fuck out of here.
All right. I'll use my I guess free action to call out to Galen. Do you see any other survivors out there?
I do not, but my perception is shit.
I see crushed bodies. There's a hand over there. I think that's a
I have my
leg.
glasses on. No, I don't see any other.
There's a pool of blood there.
Just
Is that one alive?
robot no.
He's pancaked.
These pancakes.
I see a slipper.
All right then.
Who wears house shoes outside?
The docks seem to be in this direction. We should make our way post haste. And then I definitely see these guys. Let me go ahead and what is this right here? Like is
It's just like collapsed and broken ground.
okay.
It's a tile.
I'll just move.
Just kidding, it's a pit trap, you die! Instant death.
Do not stop on those.
It falls to the center of the universe.
I found the meaning of life.
Yeah, it's death.
Yeah, so I'll just,
And 42.
I'll just hug the corner and seeing the creatures slowly coming towards us. Do I see anything like in this direction?
Other than vines growing up, debris falling down, you see a pretty clear path through, but you also see civilians gathering here.
Okay.
Coming up here, through here, you see a set of guards in a line, just shields up, blocking a wave of these astral blights from coming through the thoroughfare.
Oh, okay.
You know, I never actually realized that my crotch has a shiny golden light.
Do you want me to put that on there?
No.
The golden crush.
Little Iron Man arc.
Ty's just gonna shoot an arrow at the closest light, the purple one.
Okay.
As he's running back.
Yeah.
Might as well. Experience points in this thing, so.
That's probably gonna miss, but it's a 15.
No, that
Oh, no,
hits.
that hits, that's right.
Oh, this is the first one.
That's gonna be.
Right here. I hate to use a bonus action or an action, hand action or whatever to pick up my javelins.
You can use free action. But we'll say those are the guards that are blocking the way of the astral lights from that direction.
Okay.
You're shooting an astral light down here?
Oh, this one. The purple one.
Got it.
That's 8 piercing.
Oh no!
And then I'll shoot. I'll use my extra attack to shoot a second arrow. At 13.
Yep, hits.
That is 12 piercing.
He just collapses into a pile of sticks immediately.
Okay.
You used the delete key.
Dun 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 dun. Delete key.
Alright.
You shot a twig at a twig and it's been broken in more twigs.
Basically. Okay, that's all. That's the end of my turn. I already used my speak action, free action. Good.
I used my speak action.
And
Wait, he.
it is now Alette's turn.
Did I go and I forgot?
Yeah, you went.
You went.
Yeah,
You
Wait,
went.
is he before me or after me?
he is before.
You're
Oh, I'm up right now.
Yeah.
What? You're
No,
up
you
last.
had went. We went to the top of the round. Then Galleon went, Tyga went, and now it's Alette, and then it'll be you.
And then it's you again.
We went to the top of the. They just had
Gotcha.
movement. They didn't attack anything.
Well, actually, I thought you were next to I didn't realize I was after.
Physically.
I'm after the purple worm.
Oh, what is this? Giant, eight-legged monstrosity.
Yeah.
It's called tremor movies.
Oh yeah, tremors.
Tremor worm.
Graboids.
That's what called graboids.
So, I mean, that's what they
You're right.
call them, but I don't know
Maybe
if
that's
they're
it.
And it looks like.
Yeah, we're just gonna put. I don't see nothing else to do.
We go fight them.
I could go fight them. I don't want to.
Yeah, same with you. Once you get up to that second little roadway, you see the guards blocking a wave of astral blights with their shields.
Wow.
Anything else? Cypher, it is your turn.
Okay, so forgive me because I'm gonna step out for y'all. The guy got up after he was helped, and he's the one that took off and went away.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
he's where now?
He is on his way to the docks.
So he's full sprinting.
Yes. Yep. He gave you his name and told you to find him so that he could pay you
Yeah, he
for
just
saving
wanted
his
to
life.
Kai.
Yes,
It's
Tyrion.
Tyrion.
Oh, is it
Tyrion. Yep.
Okay.
It's okay at all.
Yeah. Okay. So there's
T-E-R-R-I-A-D.
it responds to heat.
Tyrion.
Period.
No, it
feeds.
emanates. It emanates heat, like off
Oh,
of it
so
when
it
you're
feeds
close
off-
to it,
feeds off
and
thermal
it
energy.
feeds off of thermal energy. So it feeds off of thermal energy, and you can feel a warmth when you're close to it.
Anything cold or heat? Can Kai do it?
From your Arcana check earlier, you would know that you can't stop what's happening. It's just gonna keep growing.
You're all fucked.
Pretty much.
No.
Being mounted on Kilo, we're both gonna mount Galen. No. Here we go. How far can I go?
So you and Kilo are mounting Galen, and Galen, with you guys on his shoulder, is mounting Spider.
And my strength is so
Spider
low that
omelet.
I'm just like.
Spider omelet. Spider omelet. Does whatever a spider omelet does.
It's 8. So I could not carry on. Like,
Hey, I weigh like 300 pounds. Hello.
yeah. Carry weight.
So I heard the guards fighting something, and of course I could see or am aware of the shots that Tyke was taking over here.
Yeah, and you can see those astral blights down there.
There were civilians, and they're very slowly trudging this
Yes.
way. So
And
I'd like to.
as you come around that corner, you can also see, like, clearly the wall of guards blocking a wave of astral blights from coming
Is this
through.
difficult terrain right here?
No, it's just fallen rubble. I just didn't have enough, like, rocks and stuff.
So I'm gonna say okay.
Sorry, my prop
This one.
repertoire is not large. I'll buy more.
Is there actually fire right here where this fire
Yes. Where there is fire is actual fire.
was? So I have to go around that.
Makes
So that
sense.
means I
It's
just
just an illusion.
Only one way to find out. Step in it.
I know, right? See how hot it is.
It's that hot.
If it feeds off of thermal energy.
let's say
Fire.
that's 50. Okay, 50. So
There are other forms of thermal energy.
Where are you going inside?
what can I see from here?
That's why I'm calm the whole time.
This one.
Are you talking about just down that way?
Yeah, because I have a bit of a
Eventually.
view.
Eventually, I'm calm.
So you see more vines, collapsed rubble. You see a few civilians collapse on the ground that just look like mummified dried husks. You see a wave of astral blights coming against the guards'
The
shield.
cold damage isn't cold being inflicted on the body, it's heat being drawn out.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. So there's no one to actually help over here?
No.
About face.
One big.
Well, then I am stuck there. However, how tall is this rock right here?
I'd say it's 10 feet.
10 feet?
Yeah. at most. It's collapsed rubble. Like
Well,
collapsed
10 feet, I
building.
can't see over it.
Yeah,
Should we go into the buildings that's collapsing?
that's up to you.
Look for stuff. I'm a looter. That's who I am.
Yeah, but unfortunately, you're a paladin.
That's
Yeah.
true. Very fucking true.
I hope you know your god.
If you don't, you will.
Yeah, right. We'll meet him real soon.
Well, shit. Okay, so that means that I literally can't see any of them then. Damn, because I went down there. They didn't call anything out, right? Like, hey, there's no one there or anything?
No.
Okay. Alright, and we don't see anything down this way, right?
Other than collapsed rubble, no. And fires, vines. And, well, that's a lie. You do see civilians gathering in this area over here.
Okay, let's see some over there. Well, I can't do anything, I don't think. So I guess my movement is my turn. That's it.
Okay. Ba-dum. Ba-dum. Ba-dum.
This one?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw to dodge collapsing rubble that is currently collapsing above you.
That's why you're real.
10.
Taiga and Cypher, what's Kilo's save? Since you're riding him, I'm assuming
True.
you're using his, so you probably added.
Oh, I only added mine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Those will work.
You would use the mount's dexterity, I'm assuming. Since you're riding him, he's the one that's moving.
So just the one roll?
Yeah.
Okay, it was a 7. This was a 9. What's 4? It'd be 11.
11! Okay. Taiga and Cypher / Kilo, you are unable to dodge all the rubble, and you take 4 bludgeoning damage each.
So we both. Okay, so surely it's 2 separate rolls then.
That's a
We're
good
both gonna
point.
take damage.
That's a good point.
So it'd be 9 plus 4 is 13 for Kilo.
Then Kilo takes no damage.
No damage. And how much do I take?
4 bludgeoning.
4 bludgeoning damage. 4 bludgeoning damage. All the damages. Boom. Got it.
Le boom-tastic, because it's fantastic.
Yeah. So we saved 1 civilian.
Hey man. Play with cards.
Well, technically you saved more than 1, because you protected the group of civilians that was with you in the little party area, and they were able to escape as you fought the Astral Blights. You saved the one that was under collapsed rubble.
Saved a. That man stuck under rubble.
That man's stuck under rubble.
Details matter. That's what the DM's.
Yes, he is pudgy.
It wasn't the rubble it was stuck under.
He was pudgy.
We were
and-
laughing
Large winter
because
coat.
I had put a little D4 for where he was, and then you were like, he's a little rotund, so I exchanged it for a D6. That's what I was laughing about. That was great.
D12.
No.
He's the type with pudgy cheeks that you just can't help but like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Galian, your
My
turn.
turn. Alright, I'm going to pick up my javelins.
Okay.
Move here. I'm gonna yell to the group. Are we fighting these things? Actually.
I'll call it. No, we are making our way to the docks. Follow us.
They're pretty slow.
Damn it.
I don't think they're gonna stop coming.
Fair enough.
It's all disappointing.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah. I was supposed to be disappointed.
I'll see you on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
exactly.
What's the scene in Lord of the Rings where Gimli,
If you dash,
Aha.
The dwarf
Go
launched
hard.
himself into the fray, tells them to go.
Yeah, like-
Gimli.
Gimli?
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 I think it's Gimli.
Yeah, I think it's Gimli.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not fighting anything, unfortunately. I'm right there. I'm good. I'm done.
Holy
Alright.
fuck, you made it to beat.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, he used a dash action to catch up.
Tiger, you're up.
after being hit by a brick.
Russian Terminator.
Watch out for debris, he says. And then he's going to continue to just make his way down. So he's going to. Why not? Just dash. What do I, when I get here, around here, like, what do I see?
So, getting there, you see a large group of civilians are gathered at the docks in a panic, essentially.
We just need
That little
wait.
flip.
Oh, there you go.
That worked. Yeah.
Nice.
Whatever. Hand me the galleon. Big white sails.
Wait, I got it. Here you go.
The galley. Nice. Big white sails, huh?
Yeah. Whop.
I don't think we're all gonna fit. Leave the big one.
You see Captain Sartell standing right there.
Okay.
Wobbling on her way back to the ship.
You see
I know, all drunk.
a large man dressed in all black, blonde hair and a scruffy beard, and a
name is
group
Jack.
of similarly
Jack Lopper.
dressed. Ignore the race; these are humans.
I'm like,
Oh.
these monkeys? Monkey people.
Blocking civilians from the docks.
Blocking?
Yes.
Whatever.
While another few are currently
They're
loading
humans?
cargo onto a ship.
I will. I still have. Can I still have enough room to make it to the captain.
Yeah, you can make it to Captain Sartell.
Can I use my action to ask her what's going on? Because
Oh yeah.
I would.
Yeah, you can
assume
talk to her.
Oh, I would just. Why aren't the people getting on the ship?
You see that man right there, tall, blonde. Apparently he's a man named Traven, some kind of local crime lord. He's blocking the path to my ship. He's loading some cargo on it. Looks like he's trying to commandeer it, and he's preventing the civilians from getting on. I was waiting for the group of y'all to catch up, that way we could get back on my ship.
Oh, it's her ship. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So they're trying to commandeer it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And then Spider, I'm like, yes, hook him up.
Let's wait for the rest of us to get here and we'll deal with this.
Sounds like a plan to me. I've been waiting here for at least 30 seconds.
And I'll just wave over the group if they can see me. Be like, come on. And that's it.
Yeah, and she would also tell you, like, she was able to, like, save some people, but there were a lot that were already dead that were beyond saving.
Probably not have used my phone for this because that's my favorite.
Oh.
Hand crossbows distances.
Oh, what crossbow?
Is that 30-60 for hand
It's
crossbow?
gotta be that. It's gotta be like 30-90 at least.
I can
There's
tell
enough
you.
weight.
A hand crossbow is
60-90?
30-120.
30-120.
Oh, your box.
I was close-ish.
Why is that missing?
Anything else, Tyga?
No, that's it.
All right, Alette.
Oh, here's an eraser.
That is the most amazing
Okay, go ahead.
thematic eraser for this series. Look at that. He's even theming his erasers.
Oh.
This man's a champion.
I think, yeah, perfect. With everybody on it, that's perfect.
What about to be turned down?
Nice. That works.
Cool.
Works just fine.
Oh, it's my turn?
You know what? I have
Yep.
one of these too.
Ah, yeah! The candies, the potion candies.
I feel
Okay, so I'm just gonna make my way over.
Making my way downtown. The group of civilians.
Dash as well. And I'm just gonna kind of like try to
Can
bow
she
down.
talk?
Captain Sartel's like, what the fuck is
Like
this?
that animal.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not like
She actually assumes that animal senses as well. So she takes on all the physical attributes. She keeps her mental attributes.
Yeah, now you have to start waving like Pip.
Yeah, that's
Like that.
my abdomen.
Oh, they do have those dances.
Some of them,
Jumping
yeah.
spider.
Yeah, that's how Pip communicated. He was a moon druid. He would draw in the dirt with one of his
I mean, this
paws, or he
helps.
would
Yeah.
How
wave.
long does she stay as a?
An
up
hour.
To half her level in time. No, it
No.
goes up over time.
It does go up. I think it starts off as an hour, and then once you hit level 6, it's half your druid level divided,
Rounded down.
rounded. Yeah, half your druid level rounded down. Once you hit level 6.
Yeah.
Should-
Sometimes. For some reason, I feel like it's 2 hours for you right now.
Or druid level divided by 3.
If it becomes relevant.
We'll find out.
So far, it's only been like 2
Well,
minutes. So.
she'll find out.
Yeah, right.
I won't. I'll just, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah. But I'm gonna do that though. I'm gonna kind of like bow to the ground and put like my little butt.
It's like a dog
tail.
that like is ready to play and it's waving its tail.
Yeah.
It's gonna attack!
Anything else?
That's it.
Cypher.
Yes. I point the laser at the ground in front of Kilo. And Kilo.
That's great.
Let's see.
That's funny.
60, 70. Okay. I'm gonna come all the way up there. And then, now that I can see them, how high up are they?
Those guys?
Yeah.
They're same level as you. We just
That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're ground level.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a clear line of sight to all of them.
yes.
Okay.
And Captain Sartell would explain the same thing. Like,
Well, I would have heard, I assume, from just down the alley.
oh, then yeah.
I'm hoping. Okay, so let's see. Fuck it. Fairy fire. 20 feet by 20 feet.
Okay.
I need dexterity saving throws from all of the characters.
$11. What's the save that I need?
16.
16. We're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a
1,
circle.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
So first one is 11.
Okay.
Second one, 13.
Okay.
Third one, 21.
Okay.
Second one, 8. Last one,
Fourth one.
oh sorry. Fourth one, 8. And last one, or 16. And then one more, 3.
So only one major. 3 made it. You said the number was 16, right?
It's 16. Meads or beats would be to save. Okay, so he hit 16?
Yeah.
Okay.
2, 4, 5, 4, 6, 3 and 4. 3 and 5. Jesus Christ.
And then there was 3.
I'm confused now.
Me too. Shut your mouth.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, you literally said 1, 2,
I just heard
3,
numbers.
2,
I
and then you
roll.
said last one. There's 6.
Yeah, 3
1,
and
2, 3,
5.
2, last one, and then the next one.
Yeah, exactly. 3 and 5 made it.
And that's what happens when I roll less
Lee.
dice than the number of characters
Lee.
that are there.
You know, it must be back here. That's where it is.
Cool. Alright, I am concentrating. They, 4 of them are glowing, and they, you will have advantage against them. And everything is brightly lit inside of this space. I will say that the way my fairy fire works, my shoulders kind of slide to the side, and some little disco-like lasers pop out, and they shoot bioluminescent light out, and it tries to, at first there's light behind it, but it spits globules of like bioluminescent jelly, and it tries to stick to things, and the only ones that dodge it were those two, and everyone else is covered in my my jelly.
Jelly, jelly. It's a jelly, jelly.
Alright,
So get in their hair.
be jellied.
Be jelly.
Oops, actually that's the one that did not get. Alright, that is my turn.
And you're really.
I bequeath you with my jelly.
Lol. Lol, 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 lol. Lol, 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 lol. Oh. Okay. Anything else?
No. Nothing realistically I can do.
All right. Galleon. And they are surprised by this. They were not expecting, like, oh shit, a spell just got cast on us. They were busy loading cargo, stopping civilians from boarding the ship. So this is a surprise round for those of you that are in combat.
How many spaces can you go? My speed, my moving, I can move 30 spaces. And then if I dash,
So you have 30 feet of movement, dash doubles it, takes you to 60. So for you that's going to be 16, wait. 12 spaces.
Oh.
Yeah, each space is 5 feet.
yeah. Alright, so that's what I thought.
That took way longer than it should have taken me to do that.
Yeah, that's what you get for lack of sleep and overwork.
I'm
Oh wait, it's just cute. Oh damn.
Oh, it's perfect too.
You just had to. It's just patience.
I know, I guess.
Anything else? You dashed.
I dash.
All right, Tyga.
Okay, let's see if I can ooh, okay.
Le gasp.
Look at us.
Don't drop the gun.
I'm kind of,
No, that
Put
was his
Kilo
jam.
down.
He didn't make his
Put
jam.
Kilo down first. And then him first. Yeah. Kilo down where you need him first.
Oh, now we started.
I'm good. Can I ask Captain Sartell,
It's all the same.
like if
I'm like, sure.
have they let anybody get on? Any of the people get on? Is this like
No, they're blocking everyone and loading cargo.
this is the last ship that like
Yeah, you can see
here?
other ships like in the water, but this is
So this
currently
is
the only
hers.
one at the dock, and this one is hers.
Okay.
Now that you realize that she's actually a ship captain, are you gonna take that 1.5 gold?
Yeah, she lowballed me.
She's a penny pincher.
Let me play with your hair.
She's a penny pincher.
Can I ask her if we get rid of these hooligans, Would your ship be able to take us as well as these people?
That's the plan.
That's amazing.
All right. Well, seeing these jelly guys, let me go ahead and
Chili covered things.
Don't worry, it's safe to touch.
can I?
With a
Since
glove.
he's on the same level as me, can I? And there's people here. Can I shoot through the people or like?
Yes, yeah, you can shoot around people.
All right. Well, let me just go for that one.
We're not gonna make this overly complicated. Roll a percentile die to kill 74 people at once.
Extras.
Okay, then I'll shoot at the corner.
I was going to use a very different
Oh,
spell
advantage, right?
from this angle, but then I remembered. I was like, oh, let's not do that. Maybe my alignment changed.
That is a dirty 20.
Nice.
Dirtiest.
Which one are you attacking?
The corner one.
Okay.
And
Left hand man.
That hits.
then that is 9 piercing. And then
Ow!
go ahead and do that again with my extra attack.
The Chinese lubricants.
27.
Yeah, that hits.
Heroin in smoothly.
That is 6 piercing.
Okay. He felt that. He felt those.
Okay.
Right in his. Now he has arrow nipple tassels.
Nice. That'll be the end of it.
Alright, I'll let. You're a big ass spider.
I'm a big ass spider.
Sir, we need our ship. Sir?
What?
Excuse me, sir.
What?
We have our ship back. These people need help.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
Make a persuasion check at advantage.
Oh, I was just fucking with him. Are you letting me do that right now?
Yep.
Oh, okay. At advantage?
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, you surprised him with fairy fire and loosed some arrows onto one of his men. So,
Intimidation?
That is.
yeah, intimidation or persuasion you can pick.
They are the same for me. That is 20, nat 20 with no bonus.
Fine, stop shooting!
Oh. Okay.
You just watch Galen deflate. Fuck.
I was standing up for it.
And for all intents and purposes,
Me
we
too.
are
I was like-
out of combat now.
Oh.
And his men are getting out of the way, and civilians are flooding onto the ship.
Interesting. Okay.
Nice.
I was totally about to just like. I was like.
What the hell is that? Yeah, the spider helps
She's
with.
with us. She's
No,
with
spider
us.
also helps with the intimidation or
I got my fangs out.
Not my bioluminescent jelly.
like we have bioluminescent jelly, arrow nipple tassels, giant spider. Yeah, that rolls at advantage. This all came out of nowhere on top of the chaos in the city.
Let's see. I did use a spell.
But civilians are currently flooding onto the ship.
I am going to maintain my concentration. I'm not going to let the bio jelly
That's what I'm doing.
go out here.
That's what I'm doing to intimidate him.
Captain Sartell would look at you and. Have we met?
So that we can travel.
And I just nicely put my pedipalp.
You're a little big for being on the ship with all the civilians. Could you shrink?
I'm gonna wait until all the civilians get on the ship and then I'll down.
I'm gonna pop off of Kilo, and Kilo's gonna go and lift and toss civilians onto his back, and then start running them up the.
Yeah, and
Ramp.
civilians, it takes a few minutes because it's disorderly. There's a lot of them. About 70 in total.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that you
Okay.
are currently
They all
ushering.
fit on the
This is a
yeah.
galleon. This is a big ship.
Yeah.
Cypher's gonna walk up to the guys and say,
It's full. You're not gonna fit.
Yeah, and once they all get on the ship, Captain Sartell hurriedly gets on the ship and starts organizing everything. All civilians, go down this staircase into the cargo hold. We're gonna get you out of here.
Are we letting Are they trying to get on?
Yeah.
They are trying to get on. You can choose to let them on, or
Cypher is going to go up to Flapjack and
Weapons, please.
Sartell, and do I know if there's a brig downstairs?
yes, there is.
Okay. I am going to mention
My jelly doesn't last forever. Might want to get him downstairs.
Oh, actually, if we were getting civilians, then Charlie's gone.
In the process, like you as a group, like could take them down to the brig and put them in brig cells.
Especially with
Like
these
as everyone's getting organized, so that's no problem. They're not gonna fight too hard.
That'd be hilarious.
If there's anything you want to like ask him as you're walking down,
Yeah. Who are you?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, who are you?
Yeah. Like why?
he would tell you, well, I'm Travis. I'm a bit of a local legend here, and he would kind of like shrug his shoulders. I smuggle weapons.
Well, here's going to shit. So, things are about to change. Do you have any of those weapons?
He would inform you that the cargo that was being loaded, you can find some of the crates in the cargo hold, are the weapons.
Step constructs, there might be new toys.
Step construct.
Oh, it's gonna be off for the rest of the season.
But they're not fighting too hard against going to the brig.
Kilo will grab them firmly by the garments and drag them down into the brig.
I just imagine like a dog. Like,
Okay, yeah, they don't fight too much.
Cool.
They're mostly, you can tell by the like relief on their face, they're just kind of happy to be on the ship at this point.
Then Cypher's gonna go disappear, and then try to find Flapjack and get out his cartographer's tools.
You would know that Flapjack is currently in the helm. He's in the helm house.
Cypher's
So
gonna disappear.
as you're in the time that it takes you to get them into the brig, lock the cells, and then head back up to Flapjack, you get to the second floor cargo hold where all the civilians are currently semi-organized. Yeah, the mid deck, where they're semi-organized and kind of sitting on the ground, and you can hear Captain Sartell on the on the main deck. Flapjack, get her up! And you feel the ship start to move as you're going up.
Cool.
So we're all on.
Just as a info piece, Ty doesn't go into any of the brigs. He stays on the ship deck.
And staying on the main deck, you see Captain Sartell deftly organizing the civilians and getting things situated very quickly. When you hear her yell out to Flapjack to get her moving, you also immediately feel the ship move. You're a little confused because the sails are still furled. They're still up. They're not down, but the ship is moving with ease. And for those of you that are on the main deck, the ship going out away from the dock starts to lift out of the water, and almost 45-degree angle is going directly up towards the clouds. I would say at this point you have made it to the helm room. Cypher.
I'm gonna look those crates.
Okay.
I'm gonna be on the deck.
Yeah.
Fine.
Can you spell his name for me? The
Traevis.
T-R-A-V.
Aevis.
T-R-A-E-V-I-S.
Yeah.
Travis with an E.
Yeah.
Travis.
Travis. Hey, I didn't write it.
No, I put Trayvon.
The white guy with blonde hair, his name is Trayvon.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. He has eccentric parents.
Cypher is just setting up his new tools and watching to try to observe Flapjack doing
And
this.
watch you walk into the room. Flapjack would telepathically speak out to you. Oh, welcome. How you doing?
Got some new toys.
I can see that. Almost as good as mine.
I figured they'd help at least.
It's a good learning tool.
No, that's the first mate.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
first mate of the Moon Dancer. It's a flump. It's a.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
It's a what?
A flump.
What's
You'll
that?
find out.
Galen, you, after hearing about the weapons and whatnot, go into the cargo hold where you were told that they were being put, and you find several large crates, unmarked, not locked. Prying them open, you see that they are full of just common weapons, long swords, shields, great swords, just a variety. Give me a investigation check.
Is that what's going?
Find out. Investigation.
And that's
No,
intelligence.
it's intelligence.
8.
8. You know that there's a lot of weapons, but you're not quite sure the worth. You just know there's a lot.
Who would be better to bring down?
You're mounted in
So-
concentration.
I am. Look at them, I guess. To tell me if there's anything.
I mean, that's up to you.
Can I help you?
You can talk to anybody.
So, yeah. Let me see. Check it out.
My foot's a tail a little bit.
Forward and then over the. Oh my god.
I do want to pick the shield.
Just make it permanent.
Okay, yeah, easily enough. You take a shield. It's just they're just regular weapons.
Yeah.
So you easily just grab a shield, just a basic shield right out of the crate.
And I'm gonna go up to my son over here later, like when I make my way up to him.
Okay, and no problem whatsoever. Walking around the ship, it'll take you a few minutes to find him because you don't know the layout of this type of ship. But a few minutes of walking around trying to find him, you would find him in the helm room with a curious-looking creature that you have never seen before, almost jellyfish-like in nature, multiple tentacles, jelly face, a little Squidward nose, and a sailor's hat, a nice big sailor's hat. And he looks at you. Without moving his mouth, you hear inside your head like telepathic communication. Oh, this is a new face. Hello.
He sounds like that rock guy from.
Or
That's what he sounds like.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
This your new friend, Cypher? He looks a lot like you, just bigger.
Sounds like-
Is it just Galen that walked in?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, me
Alright.
and Tiger on the deck.
Well, ran into him outside, and he's got some interesting. He keeps interesting company. So I don't know. I figured maybe we could talk shop later.
That's nice. New friends are always nice.
I love that.
Yeah.
Nah, I walked in because I want to be like, get back to that in a moment. There's some crates downstairs I want you to look at. I don't know if there's anything.
Is it the ones that the mean guy brought?
Yes.
Trayvon?
Trayvon. That Trayvon guy.
Flapjack, can I leave my stuff here?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm gonna disappear, and then Kilo probably about that time. It was just.
As you're walking out, he would just be like, "Be sure to put your name on your stuff so we don't get it mixed up."
I'll chisel it later.
Bro.
Okay.
So friendly.
Okay. Just
Alright. Yeah, I'll follow him down to the crates to see what Travis had.
Yeah, and sure enough, you go, you follow him downstairs, and you see a few large crates, a few small crates, and all of them are filled with common weapons: shields, long swords, great swords, battle axes, daggers, the like, just filled to the brim.
Okay.
Give me just a straight intelligence check.
Boom. 20, 30, 20.
At a quick glance and quick math in your circuits going crazy, you could calculate that there's probably about 2,000 gold worth of weapons here.
Damn. Knowing. Well, I think where's Captain Sartell?
She is currently on the main deck.
It's on the main deck.
Yeah.
And we went downstairs.
Yeah, y'all are in the mid deck of the cargo hold. So you also see all the civilians currently.
I mean, I don't need any of this stuff. If you wanted to use any of it, you could. The rest, scrap, we could sell it. Probably should ask Captain Sartell. But depending on where we're going, they kind of ran into some trouble before. Maybe we could arm some of the civilians we brought on board.
And at this point, you would also hear Captain Sartell on the top deck. Cypher, can you bring your new friends up to the main deck?
Cypher's gonna whistle for Kilo. Kilo will come pick him up, and then I'll gesture over for Galeon, and then go attempt to find the tiny ass fairy somewhere on the galleon, and then probably have her escort with.
I'm on the main deck.
Okay, so if they're already on the main deck, they're already on the main deck. You and Galleon show up. Tig, are you on the main deck or?
Yeah.
I'm attached to his side.
I never went inside.
Okay, that's perfect. Upon getting onto the main deck, you see Captain Sartell, a few civilians, and you see a familiar rotund man as well. Standing next to Captain Sartell. Captain Sartell will inform you all, well, we're going to be going to the Rock. I'll explain more in detail later, but we're going to have all hands on deck to ensure the civilians are doing fine. My proprietor will get them situated and get them work so that they're not just stuck out of nowhere. Cypher, on the journey, I want you to help Flapjack in the helm room.
Cheerio.
The rest of you, any of you have any ship experience?
Tap yourself in the head.
The wrong answer. You all picked your ship rolls.
Cypher's gonna
Section
disappear, and just one last thing is Cypher
Yeah,
walks away.
I think your
says,
paper should be over here.
The big one found some stuff you might want to know about, Captain. And then.
Okay.
Now, do they? But they may have roles, but that doesn't mean they experience necessarily, right?
They would have. We discussed that they all have novice experience in the roles that they picked.
Like spell jam ships.
Well, the roles that they picked, they didn't pick spell jamming roles. They picked normal, like using ballistae or a cook,
Okay, I got
that
you.
kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
They're not spell jamming specific roles, so they would have had experience.
Hey,
with this.
our rotundus friend here. His name was Tyrion.
Cheerio.
Tyriad.
Tyriad. How do you
Yeah.
spell
Terrriad.
that? Terriad.
Yeah.
Tyrion number one, or Trayvon number one. Okay.
But in the conversation, Cypher, as you walk away, Tyriad would follow you to speak with you.
Okay.
But while y'all are walking away, Captain Sartell would inform you that she wants you to use your knowledge to work the ship while we're traveling. She would let you know that it's not a free ride, so work so you don't have to pay.
Yes, after many years watching the skies, I can be a lookout for your ship.
Oh, I can't wait to see your face when we get to the real sky. And as she says that, you crest through the clouds and you are continuing to climb higher and higher and higher. Cypher, with Tyriad in tow, he would once again thank you for saving his life, and he would inform you that he has a shop on the Rock of Brawl that you could stop by, and he will give you one item of your choice from the shop for saving his life.
Okay. I will just thank him and shake his hand.
You go to shake his hand, and it is quite squishy. You kind of sink in a little bit.
Jesus.
That's right. Let's see. What's the name of the shop?
It's Terry's Tantalizing Trinkets.
Tyriad's Tantalizing Trinkets.
Terry's.
Terry.
Yeah, like a nickname. Terri''S. Terry's Tantalizing Trinkets.
Okay.
With everything
Oh, yeah.
organized, You also see towards the bow of the ship a little plasmoid working on fixing some ballistae. He doesn't approach you or talk or anything. He's just kind of working on fixing stuff, but you do see him. And Captain Sartell would inform you that his name is Soto. He's usually quiet, but he gets the job done. And as the ship continues to climb and climb, the dark sky getting closer and closer, you get to a certain point, and as it continues to climb, a large bubble sort of encapsulates the entire ship. And as this bubble encapsulates the entire ship with all of you on the deck, she does a quick spin around and says, "Welcome to wild space!" And that's the end of chapter 1.
Oh, is it really? Mm-hmm. Dang, okay.
Terry's tantalizing.
Trinkets. Terry's tantalizing. You said TERI''S.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, I'm trying to figure out a good format for taking notes to make sure that I can assist with some note taking.
Yeah, just
burden on you.
as you can see,
just write that.
certain sessions, these sessions are done based on chapter. Some of them can be short. It all depends on you guys. Some can be short, like today. Some can be long or go into another session entirely. It all depends on what you do, but
Yeah,
don't be
and I imagine
surprised
too-
if we have a short session like today.
Especially if, because we didn't do combat with all of the humans. If we would have attacked and whatever else would have happened.
Yeah, and depending on your roles, you might not have come to the realization that the blights just keep spawning, and you could have had that initial fight for much longer. Rolls could have gone in the blight's favor, and y'all could have got really fucked up.
Well, and also, my Baldur's Gate 3 impulses were telling me to use the jump spell and get on top of all these roofs and look at all the nooks and crannies,
Yeah.
so...
If you had done that, that would have been hilarious, because you would have just fallen through one of the roofs.
Oh, because they're falling apart
Yeah.
and stuff?
And like you had said, if you had hid in one of the buildings, the building would have collapsed on top of you.
So we would have had a much longer session.
Well, and so that raises the question too, DM and party. So these chapters are just points, but there's nothing to say that we can't have a session multiple sessions for a single chapter, or multiple chapters in the same session. So what are
I will
able to
only
do?
have one chapter per session for personally.
Okay, you don't want to do more than one chapter
No.
per session, but you can do multiple sessions per chapter.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Also, this is a kind of incentive that I have for you guys for inspiration. For session recaps at the beginning of the next session, if you give a good session recap from your character's perspective, talking voice and their actual personality, I will give you an inspiration to use during that session.
Interesting.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and I think what we talked about too is you said start at regular inspiration, but for stuff in game,
Yeah.
you can get or
Yeah,
upgrade to.
it will just be a normal
the
inspiration, a reroll of a d20, but there is still the possibility, depending on how you play your characters, to get one of the unique inspirations.
Nice. And we took out some of the cards.
You actually took the best possible route with the last encounter, because you could have just had a dialogue with them, but because of her being a giant spider, you surprising them with combat and immediately hurting one of them, they were just intimidated and freaked out immediately.
Oh, who hurt one of them?
Him. He loosed two
that's right,
arrows.
That's true.
Yeah, so the intimidation factor and the chaos that was going on, it was just an immediate, no, there's no way that they're gonna...
I will eat you!
Bodyguarding a giant fuzzy spider.
Yes.
A sploiter. Alright,
That'll
cool. I
be
think
good
I'm
because
pretty good.
I can run to Hobby Lobby or Michael's and get some more figurines to paint for my wild chiefs. That's what I wanna do.
Fuck yeah.
I guess I could work.
Yeah, the session was short because AJ had to work. That's what it was.
Keep playing.
But yeah, for your perspective rolls, you would be helping to keep the 70 so civilians fed, and you yeah, you would be probably helping Soto during the journey with the ballistae and checking them over, ammunition and stuff like that.
Oshima.
And I'm working with Flump.
You are working with Flapjack and learning a bit about spell jamming and helping him with navigation.
Okay, and you said I'm novice, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or is it green? Whatever the first
It's
one
green.
was.
Green is
Oh no, yeah, we
thought
said
you
you
said-
were novice.
Yeah.
And we said you were on your way to green for spell
Do I have
jamming.
any more dice?
That's what it was. Okay, because I'm trying to remember
Okay,
that.
I got 'em all. Just checking.
Do you... I'll get that first.
I forget. AJ, what was your job?
Oh, look out.
Lookout. There is a crow's nest, so you can utilize the crow's nest
Oh, yeah,
to
he'll definitely be in
being a lookout. And for you three, this is your first time in wild space.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and you
And
should...
I'm loving all of it.
Definitely, if you still have your sheets for spell jamming,
Mine's right here.
look at how that stuff works so you have a basic gist of it, because it is very different,
Yeah.
for sure.
I think I
So,
picked
yeah.
a flying
Oh,
creature. What are the odds that I pick flying creature and it's going to be useful for me? I mean,
Yeah.
flying
You're the
creature's
only one who
always-
has anything that will help for that, actually.
Well, he has like 47 grapples, so.
Yeah, that'll be something at least. But
It says
climbing will
grapples
have to
from every
pull
part of my
ourselves somewhere,
I ain't going nowhere.
which is actually really smart. You said that, and immediately I'm like, that makes so much fucking sense. Of course we would think like space pirates, like how do we reel ourselves in?
Yes, you box. Your character baby.
Dude, these buildings turned out so good.
They look great.
And I can see them being super flexible too. I like the idea of like the roofs. So did you actually glue these down then? To these ones?
Huh?
Are these glued down?
Yeah.
Okay, got you. I know you said something about modular for the buildings. I didn't know if you were planning on anything for these or not.
I
like it as is.
So personally, like I got to that point and I was like, I don't know what the fuck I want to do with these buildings, so I just stopped.
I think it's good because it keeps the attention on the rest of the map. So I think it actually worked out really, really well. Raging. Invisible.